going to show you how to play the E major scale as simply and quickly as possible using some secret tricks that most teachers just aren't teaching. And this will work hands separately and hands together, 1, 2, 3, even 4 octaves. Feel free to use the timestamps below to skip to exactly which version of E major you want to learn, but we're going to start with hands separate 1 octave, starting with the right hand. Now, a lot of scale books and teachers will just ram finger numbers down your throat, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not here. I'm going to show you a trick that's going to make this so much easier. Instead of thinking every individual finger, we're going to think in terms of finger groups. That's the number of fingers you play before your thumb goes under or a finger goes over. So for the right hand, instead of thinking all these finger numbers, we're just going to think group of 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, thumb goes under, group of 5. So that's all 5 fingers. And then you just follow those finger groupings back. All 5 fingers back, and then group of 3, so third finger crosses over, and there's your 1 octave in the right hand. For left hand, same idea, just flipped. We're going to start with the group of 5, so all 5 fingers, 3 crosses for group of 3, and then we come back, group of 3, group of 5. So to recap, right hand is group of 3, and then group of 5, and then left hand is group of 5, group of 3. And you can try that little clustering thing to help work that into your muscle memory. For multiple octaves, it's just as simple. For the right hand, we'll play a group of 3, except now we'll do a group of 4 so that we can bring our thumb over to this E, and then just keep alternating. Group of 3, group of 4, group of 3, and then whenever you're ready to finish, do a group of 5. And then you can just follow that back. Group of 5, group of 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Left hand is the same idea. You'll start with the group of 5 this time, and then it's just alternating 3s and 4s until you're done. So group of 3, group of 4, group of 3, group of 4, group of 3. I'll decide to stop here and then turn it around. Group of 3, group of 4, group of 3, group of 4, group of 3, group of 5. The trick for hands together is watching for where both hands play the same notes with the same fingers. And there are going to be some tricks, really just 3 specifically, that'll guide you through as many octaves as you'd like to play. We'll start with just 1 octave to begin with. So you'll start with 5 in the left hand, 1 in the right hand, just like when we were doing hands separate. And the first target is going to be this first place where your third fingers line up. At this point, your leading hand, whichever hand is ahead, is going to cross with the thumb, and then the trailing hand, the hand that's behind, will just continue. And then when that trailing hand runs out of fingers, you'll cross third finger so that the third fingers line up once again at C sharp. And then from there, it's just next finger, next finger. Now coming back, you can follow the same exact fingering tricks, except now your left hand is the leading hand and your right hand is the trailing hand. So coming back, once again, my 3s line up. Now my left hand is the leading hand that will cross with the thumb. Right hand, the trailing hand, will continue. And then when the trailing hand runs out, 3 crosses, so the 3s line up once more, and then next finger, next finger. And that's your 1 octave scale, hands together, whittled down to just really 2 simple fingering tricks. Now to play this multiple octaves, we're going to add 1 more fingering trick, and that's where your thumbs line up to sort of bridge each octave. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So we'll start exactly the way we did with the 1 octave scale, watching for where those 3s line up. Now here, instead of my 5th finger to sort of top out the scale, I'm going to cross my thumb so that my thumbs line up once again. Now this is an important fingering trick. When the thumbs line up, whichever direction you're going, remember that the trailing hand will cross over with the 4th finger every time, and the leading hand will just continue going. And then you can just use the same fingering tricks that you did for the 1 octave scale. I'll show you. So we have our first octave. My thumbs line up. Now I'm continuing upwards, so my left hand, the trailing hand, will cross with the 4th finger, and then I'm just using the same exact fingering tricks. 3s line up, leading hand crosses, trailing runs out, 3s line up once again, and then if I want to go another octave, I just do that again. 4th finger crosses, I watch for where my 3s line up, and then coming backwards, it's the same exact thing, just following the steps in reverse. Now notice here when my thumbs line up, the right hand is now the trailing hand, so it will cross with the 4th finger. And then you just keep going until you're ready to be done with your scale. So you can use this trick to play 2, 3, 4, even 5 octaves. Let me know in the comments if this is your first time learning about these tricks and what you found most helpful. And if you enjoyed this, definitely check out this video if you'd like to continue your major scale journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.